Good morning and welcome to the 12th Annual Restoring the West Conference, Forest Restoration, What's Working and What's Not. I'm Darren McAvoy, Extension Assistant Professor of Forestry in the Quinney College of Natural Resources, and I'm the chair of the Restoring the West Committee. Thank you for coming today. I'd like to start off with a welcome address from our Dean of the Quinney College of Natural Resources, Chris Luecke.
Well, thanks, Darren, and welcome everyone to Logan and Utah State University. It's always great to see so many people here. There's a lot of familiar faces, so we appreciate the folks that come to this conference every year. And we're also glad for some of the new faces that are here today, and we hope you have a good conference. As Darren mentioned, this is the 12th annual meeting of this group, the Restoring the West group, and that's one of the longest running conferences that we have at Utah State University. Every year it seems to just get better and better, and so I really look forward to participating in listening to some of the talks and discussion. Also greatly appreciate the work of Megan Dettenmeyer. I don't know if Megan's in here. You could wave if you are. Oh, there she is. She's right in front. She was the lead organizer this year, and it's been a great conference. And I also appreciate the work of Darren McAvoy and Mike Coons, who have been directing this conference for all of the 12 years, and they've done a tremendous job. It's really great to see this collection of public land managers get together in Logan every year. It's been just tremendous. I don't think there's been a more timely meeting of the Restoring the West group as this year. In June, we had the Brian Head Fire in Utah that burned over 72,000 acres, destroyed 13 homes in the Lake Panguitch area. Fortunately, no one died in the fire, but we did lose one person in a restoration crew a couple of weeks ago. A really big fire for our state. But presently, the devastating fires in Northern California are ongoing. They've burned hundreds of thousands of acres, destroyed over 5,000 structures, and as of last count, killed 41 people. We still have 80 people missing in that area, just a tremendous, devastating effect. This natural resources disaster will likely change how we approach fire management. And it's going to be up to people like you in the audience that can help rewrite the textbook by untangling some of the causes of these very large fires, developing new prescriptions for how to prevent such events, and rewrite plans for restoration after the fires are done. This time it's crucial to examine the issues of what's working and what's not, the theme of this particular conference. And so I really appreciate the timeliness of this event. This year's conference brings together leading forest restoration experts to review and suggest techniques to sustain and restore interior West forest. Speakers offer real examples of forest restoration successes and also some failures. Our goal is to present useful, practical knowledge that will help managers restore forest across the interior West. One of this year's, am I doing this maybe? Maybe. One of this year's featured speakers is landscape ecologist Paul Hesburgh, who will make a public presentation on the focus of his new book, The Era of Megafires. This will be held Wednesday evening at a downtown conference center, and there's more detailed information in your programs. We also have prominent talks presented by Craig Allen on fire ecology and Susan Charnley speaking on social science aspects of forest restorations. We have Forest Service researchers and district rangers here with us, other forest managers, university researchers, tribal leaders, and students presenting their work on how to better manage forested lands in the Intermountain West. These talks promise to provide sound information and lots of grist for discussions. So I wish you well with the conference and hope you have a productive and enjoyable time in Logan. Thanks.
Thank you, Chris, for that welcome address. Really appreciate it. I'd also like to thank our conference organizing committee. My co-chair, as Chris mentioned, is Dr. Michael Kuntz. And in alphabetical order, our committee has several standing members like Mike and myself and Megan and a few others. And our committee changes a little bit each year depending on the content. We choose folks that are going to help us with the topic of the year. And this year's committee includes Kendall Becker, a graduate student here at USU, Mark Brenson, professor in Environment and Society Department, Julia Burton, research assistant professor in the Wildland Resources Department, Megan Dettenmeyer, who's earlier mentioned and has done the bulk of the work for this year's conference. We really appreciate Megan's good work. Laura Nicole DuPay, a graduate student here at USU. Tucker Furness, another graduate student. Robbie Gerber keeps us on track with conference services. Paul Rogers is a standing member with the Western Aspen Alliance. He's the director. Larissa Yoakum is assistant professor here in Wildland Resources, and Jim Lutz here in Wildland Resources. I also want to thank our sponsors for this year, USU Cooperative Extension and the Forestry Extension, the USU Quinney College of Natural Resources, the Department of Wildland Resources, and the Ecology Center here at USU all give us significant support. Additionally, significant support comes from the USDA Forest Service, state and private forestry, the Western Aspen Alliance, the USDA, the Utah Biomass Resources Group, the Society for Ecological Restoration, the Great Basin Chapter, Great Basin Fire Science Exchange, and the Southern Rockies Fire Science Network all played significant roles in supporting our conference this year. We have more than 150 people registered from several states. And a few housekeeping matters. If you're using free wireless internet, it's available through the registration desk. Please be courteous to the folks around you. Please also turn your cell phone ringers off. And if you need a parking pass, see the registration desk. If there's anything I can do or any of the other conference organizing committee folks can do to make your stay in Logan more comfortable, please let us know. We'll be doing an online evaluation for this conference that Megan will be emailing to you. Your responses are really important for planning future conferences and to let us know how we're doing on this one. We really count on you a lot for that. This morning, snacks and beverages will be available, and again, at afternoon breaks, we'll have Cafe Ibis coffee during most of the day today. Lunch is included today, and it will feature some outdoor seating on this beautiful day. It'll be from 12 to 1:30, and that overlaps with our poster session that'll be in the back room. We had a little backup when getting our poster boards delivered this morning, but they should be on the way. This evening, we'll have a reception at Cafe Sabor, which is in downtown Logan at the east end of 6th Street. It's like 6 blocks east of Main Street on Center. And we encourage you to come down for that. It'll be heavy hors d'oeuvres. A lot of us get our meal out of that event, and lots of good socializing. There will be a shuttle running back and forth. I think at 5:15, the shuttle will start running back and forth from in front of the University Inn going to Cafe Sabor. It's about a 45-minute walk if you'd like to do that. And this morning's moderator will be Lauren Nicole DuPay. Thank you very much.